can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. Can't hide.
Anybody's in their own spin.
Welcome to the U.K.E-liquid mixing show. It is a Wednesday night. It's time for a little bit of mixing, a little bit of chat. See, I've took it out. I can't hear you now, so you can't put me off. So, unfortunately, Bill is not here tonight. He's practicing to go into. He's got a golf tournament, so he's practicing to go into the Masters. So hopefully, he should bring us some news on that next week. So we wish him luck.
Yeah, we just talk over him, so he doesn't know what
fucking
to say. I know, but
I can't know what you're saying. So who we've got on tonight is myself, Benny Vapes. We've got our
Bill
own
can make you
guru,
interrupt
which is
yourself
Graham
by just
Reality.
talking like this.
We have got our own mixing detective, which is Liam Sherlock Holmes. We've got the one and only maestro of mixing, which is Tim, Advocate for Liberty. See, I didn't hear a word you said, mate. You could fucking.
Yeah, you still had to interrupt yourself to say I can't hear a word you're saying, so it worked.
If you are in chat, just have a look at the top and see if you're in Twat chat. If you are in Twat chat, swap it over to live chat and you'll keep up with everything we are doing. Right, pop out to chat. Mr. Liam, would you like to go through chat, please?
I can. I told you everything's in wingdings and Spanish.
Is he still in wingdings and Spanish?
No, I was just saying that to fuck with you. I just like saying stuff when you say we're going live.
All right, fair enough.
So in chat tonight, we got Craig D, Swamp Thing, Ian Thomas, Billy Lee Rice, Paul Hinchliffe, Andy Carruthers, Canadian Vapor, Vapor Bunny, Fee, John Vaping Joker, Matt Foley, Lady Liberty. It was going so well. It was going really well then.
You were on the floor then. I thought you'd done well there, yeah.
I'm just trying to see if there's anybody new.
Leo Barry?
Everybody's just chatting amongst themselves.
Leo Barry? Have you said Fee?
Yeah, I said Fee.
You haven't
Scott
said Leo
Wood?
Barry?
No, I haven't actually seen Leo Barry on mine.
He's
I'm
coming,
on live
he's
chat.
coming
No.
now.
There's Leo Barry. No, I think I got a little bit of a delay to everybody else, and I'm not too sure why. Because you're seeing names before they pop up on mine.
It's because it's in French, right?
Yeah. So welcome everybody. Welcome. If anybody does come in, we'll shout you out as we're going along. So what we're going to do is see, this is how quick you do things. Just get everything on and going, and then 10 minutes. We've only been on 5 minutes. We've done introduction. We've done fucking shout outs. So let's go through a buffet.
Wicton RDA.
Who's Wicton RDA? You fucking don't need an hour to go through everything. Tim, while you're wicking that RDA, would you like to tell them what you're on tonight, please?
All right. So I'm wicking the HK and just putting on HK stack and that's got the Neutron. Remember the Jive Neutron on there? The first Lego block system you could actually go from series to regular. Yeah, I'm sleepy too. We all are. We're all sleepy here tonight. Okay, so I got the GUR, as Bill would call it, with a Hadley on top.
The Gua.
the Guar 21.
Because it annoys somebody in chat. I can't remember who it annoys, but it annoys somebody in chat.
It did me for a while, to be honest with you. And I
I
got a
actually-
strawberry cheesecake milkshake in this one.
I actually went into a B&M and said, well, I'm just going to have to buy a GUR then.
I
Yeah.
agree.
And they said,
Good
what are you
to-
doing in here?
good
You can
to
only buy
go.
sweets and toys in here. You ain't wrong
Then
being
Then I got the now you got me. You did it to me, not Betty. You missed me.
And cheap tea bags.
Phosphate Gruss with the GT4 on top, and now I got Drunken Monkey.
Apparently
Then
settled down.
we got
Your
old
Kennedy
school. We
dildo.
got the Griffin on top of
And
the
while I'm here,
Aegis
I'll have some
Legend.
plastic containers.
The Griffin on top of the Aegis Legend, and then that I got the last of the heck is it? The Peach and Pear Cobbler.
The Griffin.
Then, because it was brought up, I got the Nova too, with the Moonshot in it. And in that, I've got sour rainbow candy. Then, sadly, there is more. But I'll let it go at that because those are the ones I'm going to actively vape during the show. There's more though. If you get bored, you run out of content. I got more.
That's fine.
So,
We'll come back to that later. Just a quick announcement. Shout out for Leo Barry. Shout out. Shout
Leo.
out.
Good to see you all.
Hey, Leo.
Who you pass it
And-
on to, buddy?
I'm going to pass it on to the carp fisherman.
Hi,
Liam.
Graham, you're up. I've got the Drag 3 with the Steam Crave Aromomizer V2 on top, and in there I found my very last bottle of custard slot. So I got that mixed up, and I'm on that. And I will pass it over to Graham.
Okay, I'm on the Guar 21 with the barrage on top, and in that I've got some Vanilla Sky, and I've got the Oxford Slim, and in that I've got a juice I made today, which is half gone
Is that what
already.
it's called? Half gone.
No, it's called. Remember the
I've never
drink.
heard that liquid. No.
Come on, focus. Oh. I think I turned off autofocus
Yeah,
on
that didn't help at all, Graham.
There you go. Remember
Quattro,
that
there you
that drink
Yeah.
from the 80s?
Right.
Quattro?
Yeah, which is pineapple, orange, passion fruit, and grapefruit.
All right.
And I made it up today, and I'm already halfway through.
I thought it
it.
was an alcoholic
And-
drink, Quattro.
And on that, no, it's made by Coca-Cola.
All right. I don't
I
remember.
thought it was an alcoholic drink
I
as
thought
well.
Quattro would have.
No, not Cointreau, Quattro.
Quattro. I thought
I've got a
it was an
picture of
alcoholic.
it. I found a picture of it. Wait a second. Where's the picture?
Hey, Rocky.
I was looking for things to make, and I just thought, let's go back to when you're a kid and all the drinks they used to have when you were a kid, like sarsaparilla, dandelion, and burdock, and all that. And I came across Quattro.
Shasha's Crash.
Let me share the screen, see if anybody remembers this.
Shasha's Crash.
I don't know if we had it over here, but I've heard of it.
Okay. Do you remember that?
No, not at all.
Can't remember that drink at all.
No.
Nope.
No.
It was never made in America. It was only a UK drink,
okay.
and it was made
I
by
was gonna say, I've heard
Coca-Cola.
of it, but I've never seen it, and that's why I've never seen that can.
Nope. Never seen that in my life.
Oh, you know why?
Matt Bullitt, good
Because-
evening. He
because
loves
that
a
was
Nova.
specifically niche to Graham. He's the only one that ever bought it.
Probably well,
He
yeah.
does
That's
do
why
That's
it's not
that and Tab. Remember Tab?
Tab
remember
Cola,
Tab.
yeah. The clear
Yeah, I remember
cola.
Tab.
Okay, Benny.
Thank you very much. So I'm on the Guar. Dust it, you all right, mate? With the Arbiter Original, and inside that I've got some Black Bess from Black Rose Elixir. And I'm also on the box, and inside that I've got some Cuban custard, but I don't know what bottle is, and I don't know who makes it. So it's in that.
In that.
So that's the only bottles I've got. So it's in there. And that made it from concentrate. Made it from a one shot that I found. 1 cal, yeah, 1 cal too. Remember 1 cal? We can bring that up anyway, because if you didn't know, so I put clues out there in the titles of the shows. Graham says I'm like, if anybody remembers 3, 2, 1.
And the quiz at the end.
The quid, where you have
Yeah.
to do the quid after done the little bit of a play, and they go around. He goes, "It's not in 1, but it is in 3." It is in 6, but not in 9. What am I? It's fucking Dusty Bin.
That's from Batman.
Oh, you've
see,
won Dusty Bin.
See, I think you're more like a shit catchphrase, to be honest.
I was gonna say that 3-2-1 that comment you just made there, Benny, is straight out of Jack Nicholson's Joker.
Yeah, well, that's basically what it used to be on there. They used to do a play. So they do like a little play, and then they'd come over, whoever actor, or they'd have magic trick or whatever, and he'd come over with his card and read his card out, which was a clue. And you could either win, you could win cars, fucking money, shit like this, or the booby prize with Dusty Bin was a bin, basically. And give you these clues, you never knew what they were. They never fucking meant what it was supposed to be. You've won a Caribbean holiday. Well, what's that got to do with fucking Caribbean holiday? So anyway, it was Fatboy Slim and Fatboy Slim and Jive Bunny did E-liquid. I thought, get it? The DJs, they remix. So we talk about remixes.
Push the tempo.
Yeah, I just thought they mixed. Is what my thought was. It's like, yeah, we're doing that already. Yeah.
So that's what I just thought we'd talk about remixes and old school stuff. Basically, what it came from was I was watching Layback Vape Show on Monday, and they was talking about
all the old e-liquids,
doing the old e-liquids, yeah, and said no, a company should go back and look on. Come on, Benny Bunny.
Penny Bunny, yep.
Yeah. So I thought because looking back on like Cosmic Fog and things like that people should get them sort of flavours and remix them and the American flavours that came over and bring them out now.
Well, Overkill mentioned Golden Ticket, didn't he?
Yes, the chocolate one.
I just thought
the chocolate one that tastes like Kahlua. Yeah.
Wayne DIY Dice done a Golden Ticket remix.
Right.
And I just thought, I've got all the ingredients. I might just throw them together for him and give him a bottle. I thought at an expo.
We still
he misses it so much.
Yeah. I just thought we could have a look.
We still have a bottle of Golden Ticket.
Oh, you still got some?
Yep, we have a bottle of it, and it tastes like Kahlua.
Like what?
Chocolate milk tastes like Kahlua.
What's Kahlua?
Kahlua, like that. It's a liqueur.
Thought that was Elvis.
The liqueur.
Yeah, it's very nice and coffee.
Yeah, like almost coffee liqueur, almost coffee chocolate.
Is that liqueur?
Yep.
Oh, is that what he's saying? Liqueur.
Yeah. That's what it tastes like. It doesn't taste like chocolate milk.
Does it not? Does it not taste? Because he said it's a coconut chocolate milk in it.
Kahlua. It's good, but it's not.
Richard, you all right, mate? Richard's kid saying, "Cold drink, never heard of it, lol." And Canada.
Well, I checked the wiki, and it was only made for the UK market, and it was only out 16 months.
So I never heard of it.
I used to love the stuff. Got some Texan bars.
See, I think I'm going to be completely lost on this show because the only liquid that I ever tried commercially was Heisenberg and Pigment, and that was it.
Right, so you didn't do Cosmic Fog or like that?
I didn't do any. I did try Looper once, and that put me off every other juice out there.
Well, that's what he was saying. That the Looper, where's all that gone? The people bringing out Loopers and things like that. Do you know what I mean? So I'm like, well, we could have a look at that tonight and see if anybody's got any favourites that they used to like when they first started, and we could have a look and see if anybody's done a remix of them on ELR or VC, and then bring it up and have a look and see if we can tweak it a little bit. So that is the idea. It's Taco Tuesday. Fortune Tacos. Everybody loves
it's Wednesday.
Diacetyl.
It's
exactly.
Wednesday. Don't tell him. The whole of his week's going to be fucked up if he thinks it's Tuesday.
Yeah. Everybody loves diacetyl.
Butter.
Well, before we start, I did a release. I made a release. I should have released
just
it.
Hold up. Just want a bit before we go any further. Happy birthday, Richard, for the other day, apparently. So happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. So there you go. Sorry. Go on. You were saying.
Yeah. Oh, I made a release on Thursday.
All right.
I was going to release it on Friday. It's basically the RY4C that was on DIY Flavour Chasers. I've released that.
Oh, I saw that. Yep.
So shall I share it?
Yeah, yeah. Wait a minute.
Okay, it's a three. If you like your tobaccos, it's quite a light custard, but it's quite tobacco-y. With the Villa
Rouen custard.
Rouen custard, that pushed the steep time up to 4 weeks, and you really have to leave it for all that 4 weeks.
What
Otherwise,
is that, Rouen? What's Rouen custard?
Tobacco
they
custard.
are in the RY4.
Oh, is that what the
Yeah.
right? I know it was the RY4, but I didn't know why. So it's a tobacco custard.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, it's a
So-
light tobacco custard, it is.
So with those two, it pushes the tobacco to the front. So
Right.
it's Caterpillar Chow to Holy Grail RY4 at 4% and Vanilla Roulon custard at 3. Now that's going to be, if you haven't got that anymore, you can go with 2.
Could you put what is it in?
Yeah, that's the
Capella's
reason I
RY4
didn't make
or-
it, Graham, is I didn't have
Hmm?
that.
Could you put another RY4 in it?
What about
Oh
that
yeah,
new RY4 that,
you can throw different RY4s in it and stuff like that. It won't be the same, but it will have the same kind of feel that you want.
isn't that I think the guys I know that we talked about this, the new RY4 that was formulated to try and replace it by Folkart?
By developed.
No, by it's Folkart, isn't it? I think Folkart did a remix to try and replace
Try and
that.
recreate it. Yeah.
Yeah, try and recreate it, and it's supposed to be pretty close. That might be your best option for trying to get an accurate, one just like grams or close to it.
Yeah. But I mix it with 2 now. I ran out of the original.
Right.
Oh, I just mix it with 2. It's not the same, but it's my Christmas mix. It used to be me all day vape, but now it's my Christmas mix.
All right. Fair enough. Popper coils.
Hello.
Welcome. Why is no butter in the jungle? Because the parrots diets eat it all.
Yeah.
Is it? What's the custard like? Is it a vanilla custard or is it quite a light custard?
It's more custard than anything else.
Right.
It's got a slight sweetness to it. There's a vanilla note. I've never used it on its own, so I couldn't really tell you
Right.
because I have only ever used it in that recipe, the vanilla roulon.
It's
I've used that. It works nicely.
it leans a little bit more towards a thick cream with some custard notes,
Mm,
and then you got that tobacco in the background.
Yep.
But you have to really push it to get that thickness, so you have to push it up to like 6-7% if you're single flavor in it.
Right.
Yeah, it's more
So-
cream than anything.
Right. No, I just understand. Well, we're on. Seeing as Mr. Proper Coils in, do go over to Proper Coils, which is one of our sponsors, to get your coils. You can see him at Expo if you do want to go see him. He's got some little bargains going on if you go over to Expo to see him. Don't know what they are, but if you go over to see him,
he's also got a proper helper.
he's got a proper helper. for
Yeah, he's got
proper
a proper
points.
helper.
So if you go over to see him, you'll see a proper helper on the proper coils on the proper stand. All done up. So go over and see him. But if you do go over to his site, you can get some coils from there and do use DIY 10 for 10% off. And you can also get some proper points over at Proper Coils where you get some proper prizes for some proper discount on some proper coils. So there you go.
And how much wood would Woodchuck chuck if Woodchuck could chuck wood?
Exactly.
Oh,
So yeah, so go over to Proper Coils and get all your coiling needs. Also, while we're on, do go over to other sponsor, which is Flavour Craver, which is is it a giveaway this week? Isn't it?
it's a giveaway. It's
giveaway.
the first
So
of the.
we have got a giveaway today, which is it 3? 2?
Oh,
3?
I don't know. I've forgotten.
Anyway, you'll get. I think it's 3. I think it's 3 flavors.
I'll check.
It'll just check, but I think it is 3 over there. If you don't know what that is, it is. It used to be in a shop before, and you might get the names if I say Tickle Pink. Hawaii Ho, and Mexican fried ice cream. And that's
You
what
can't
you could
say the
win.
name of where it used to be, you know.
No, I can't.
Yeah, you can.
It was chefs.
Yeah. They've actually got they've actually mispriced something in there.
Oh, there.
Yeah, they've mispriced
Billy Lee says 3.
they mispriced Alpine Strawberry.
Yep.
What over there? Chefs.
Yeah,
Yep.
Cheap.
very cheap.
Very.
Yeah.
We talked about that, Graham.
We will
Remember?
talk about that's one thing I will tell you. We'll have a look at that and we'll show you what flavour houses are going to the expo. We'll bring that up and just show you where they are. Probably a little bit later on at 10 o'clock-ish. We'll go through that.
Hopefully I keep my internet. It is downpouring out here.
Ooh, why does your internet go off when it rains?
Because it's cable internet and it's in the air. So it could go out.
All right. Fucking get them back because it's not been sheathed properly then, has it?
No. Wow.
Big D doesn't know what's happening. He's lost.
3.
It is 3 flavours. So that'll be coming up later on after 10 o'clock, so stick around for that. Craig, what we are talking about is remixes and old flavours that we'd like to bring back and see if we can do them. So, like, Graham's just done that Quattro.
Yeah, but that's not a remix. That's a
No, that's an old thing that you've had that you found an old flavour. That's what I'm saying. So if there's, like, from Cosmic Fog or out like that, give us flavour profiles, we could sort of point you in the right direction. So yeah, I tried to do Yorkshire Vapors OC Orange Custard OG when it came out. So I got some. If you've never tried it, with Yorkshire Vapors Orange Custard, I've now found out that it was Capella V1 that was in it from a good source. That was a good source that told me the custard, but it was quite creamy with it as well. But the orange, I could never nail the orange because I didn't know if it was juicy orange. Or it was some other orange because it was orangey, but not Fanta sort of orange, if you know what I mean. So I did get. It could have been a mandarin. Yeah, it could have been a mandarin rather than an orange because I got it and I was trying to recreate that and I could never get it quite right. Do you know when you didn't? Because obviously now I know that it was because I'm trying different custards in them days when I were putting it on. Knowing that it probably was Capella, but you don't know how far to push it. So I'm guessing it was put quite high up on the custard, with it being Capella, and then because it was no juice, it was probably quite high up, and then whatever orange was in there. Mowgli saying, anyone remix Mad Murdoch's Agent Orange or Fluid? I think I'm not sure on Fluid. Has anybody done Fluid?
I've never had the originals, but I've heard of them both.
Yeah.
I think Mowgli
Foxy
might have
says,
asked that
I think it was mandarin with orange creamsicle. It could very well be Foxy. It could have very well been that, because that's why I couldn't get the orange right. I could never get that orange that it tasted like. So you
Mandarin's
probably
forgiving when you turn it up more than regular orange.
Yeah, because it tasted nice.
Regular orange gets harsh.
Yeah, it wasn't harsh at all, and it wasn't that Fanta orange, that drink orange taste.
That tang.
Yeah, it was quite a nice, subtle orange in the thing. Something says Yorkshire Vapors banana custard is great. So could have a look. Do you want to have a look on ELR, see if anybody's done Agent Orange or Fluid?
I'm sure I've seen Fluid. Fluid remixes once or twice.
I can't remember thing.
I can't remember if they were ever if they've ever been rated.
Right. Do you want to have a look? See if anybody's going to have a look on ELR? Because Liam's on Wingding.
Yeah, no, I'm worried my PC will fall over if I open up Firebox.
It's from all that.
Foxy says, I will ask you sort on it now. Yeah, mate, I was asking for this, buddy. I'm sure they'll tell you what it is because they still make it now. But I do know it was Capella V1. I do know it was Capella V1 was a custard. I got that off a good source.
Well, there's an Agent Orange by Darth Vapor.
All right, bring that up then. Agent Orange.
And another one by White Devil Juice. They did them at about the same time. With Darth Vapor, yeah, I mixed a few of them before in the past.
Do you want to bring that up then and show them?
Yep, I can bring it up. You ready?
Yep. Let's go for it.
All right, so we got Agent Orange by Darth Vapor, Bavarian Cream TPA at 1.8, Bergamot FA at 1, Nectarine, which is another one that could have been for your other one, TPA at 2, Orange Cream TPA at 1.8, and Shisha Vanilla Inawera at 1.8.
You missed apricot TFA at 4.
Yeah, apricot.
Oh, apricot. Yeah, apricot. TFA at top. Yeah.
You only had one job.
You only had one job.
I'm not awake.
And he started at Bavarian Cream.
Yeah, I saw cream, and then we were just talking about it earlier. See, no. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, that's probably a little bit more than what a commercial juice would be.
Yeah.
But let's see what we got here. Oh, that looks even more. So we got this one here by White Devil Juices. Capsium Flavor West at 0.1. I don't even know what that is. Do you know that one?
Chili.
Okay.
All right.
Citrus Punch Mountain Dew TPA TFA at 2. Key Lime TFA at 6. Lemon TFA at 4. Mary Jane TFA at 4. And Orange Mandarin TFA at 7. This has got to be accurate to commercial juice. I am sure that's the one. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm so sure.
I think somebody was stoned when making that.
Chili, grass clippings, and citrus. Yum.
Yeah. Grass clippings. I'm sure all commercial juices have grass clippings in them, right?
Fox is saying, yeah, they use Capella Inaware, FA, and TPA. Yeah, I thought that's what, because it was old stuff, so.
Yep.
Mowgli says, Bluey's clone. He's found the Bluey's clone. Do you want to click on that and bring it up?
Which one?
Mowgli's clicked one on there.
Oh, you found one. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, looks good. Ian Thomas is saying, not sure, but I think Subaru do a concentrate that I took to be a Pluid clone.
Yeah, it's green something. I've got it in the drawer.
Are you ready, Benny?
I never used it.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, Ian Thomas is saying it's called reactor fluid.
Yep. We got Radiator Fluid Clone by Keratin. Is that like David Keratin? So, Absinthe Vapors at 10. Cotton Candy TFA at 1. Ecto Cooler Flavor West at 2. Whorehound TFA at 1. And Lemonade Florans at 1. I just got that Whorehound in.
What's the Ecto Cooler?
Ecto Cooler? You never had Ecto Cooler?
It's green.
It's a green Slimer cooler stuff that used to be a juice box with Slimer on it from Ghostbusters.
Ah, right.
Yeah. It's a juice
I know it was
box.
green. I know Pluid were green, so maybe that is.
It's like a bright, like melony, citrusy like flavor.
Right.
Yeah.
So maybe that is near enough.
Says it's really close in the notes. Do not add sweetener.
Craig D, I do remember Alien Piss.
Yep.
I do remember that one. That was a lime one, wasn't it?
What's that one?
Alien Piss.
Alien Piss. I've never tasted. Some of these older ones I never tasted because I would have been like Swamp Thing said I got the cheaper stuff because I couldn't afford the dearer stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I jumped pretty much straight onto DIY.
Right.
I was only smoking back then.
I was only vaping.
Yeah, that was before I started vaping too, Graham.
I was vaping Heisenberg and Pinkman for about 2-3 months and then jumped onto DIY.
Right. So I had a lot of, like I say, I had Yorkshire Vapor because obviously from Yorkshire and it was round corner. So I have bought Yorkshire Vapor. But a lot of stuff. I had I tell you which one I didn't. It was shit. That One It Wonders Policeman. It was fucking awful. I've still got half a bottle upstairs with dropper because I bought it on when all shit went onto TBD. I bought it then from a vape shop because I was selling it off cheap.
Yeah, I still got 2 bottles of this crap. You ever have this crap? The Fruity Pebbles version?
Spotlight. No.
Yeah, Rip Trippers.
Was that what that were, Rip Trippers?
Yep.
I didn't even realize he brought his own.
Got
juice
that
out.
guy excited. I was like, Fruity Pebbles, fuck yeah. That ain't Fruity Pebbles.
Is it not?
Oh, that's terrible. That is absolutely terrible juice. It's
With
horrible. I spent a fortune for that too.
With that alien piss, I'd probably start with TFA Key 9.
Oh, yep. Which ironically is that Agent Orange with the Mary Jane.
Folks are saying I can't stop watching the Holy Calf. Graham.
The Holy Cafe. Holly the Cafe narrowboat.
Oh, that one that you were on about. Right. The narrowboat one.
If you watch it from the very beginning, it's just like that going, oh God, what they doing?
Sponsor saying Fireman is not bad, Benny. Pancake Man, fucking wrong. Yeah, I've got some Pancake Man. And it's fucking awful, yeah. But French Dude, that's what I think I've got that one, French Dude. I've got Pancake Man Deluxe.
That's what I have is the deluxe, which is
Pancake Man was one of the first ones I ever tried. I think it was the second juice I ever tried. And I was just like, it can't be this bad, can it? It doesn't taste pancakes. It just tastes of something rotten and the bottom.
Yeah, it's not. It's not fucking nice at all.
The French Dude one tastes more like just maple syrup, but it's so rich. You can't ADV that. Plus, even your coils won't let you anyway. They're gonna scream at you the first time you get within 5 inches of the bottle. It goes, the coil goes, no, please don't pour that on me.
Yeah, Fox is saying it's brilliant. Fee says, I watched Narrowboat Camp. Fucking what's all this? You're all watching Narrowboat Camp. You started a craze now. Fuckers watching it. Matt Polly says, sound model. I drink piss like me alien lover. If you know, you know. Pancake Man Deluxe is a lemon one. I don't know, mate. It's fucking awful, Matt. It's not
shit.
Nice.
I completely forgot I'm on. That I actually am vaping on.
All right. Is that Twisted Message?
Too late now. It's too late now. No, put it down. Put it down. It's too late.
Hang on. That I actually am vaping on implies that all the ones we showed before.
I'm vaping on all these. I'm vaping on all these because I'm just having fun today.
There's a good clone for lemon pound cake. I can't remember the E-liquid manufacturer. Lemon pound cake. If you can
figure out it's lemon pound cake, I forget the name of it. Dash Vapes had a lemon pound cake that Dave's been chasing for a while.
See,
that he can't get quite right. He's pretty convinced it's not a pound cake because he's tried all the different pound cake flavors.
Because just going off the profile, see, I would have been tempted to just throw in Flavour pound cake with Innerwear lemon cake.
Yep.
And then a little bit of extra lemon, like lemon Sicily or
Glass do the lemon pound cake apparently. Glass. The thing is, you've got to look at when it came out, haven't you? That's what you have to look at when they came out.
Yeah.
To what you're going to start playing around with, because in that time, manufacturers wasn't making their own concentrates, as in going to a flavour house and saying, "I want XXXX." We were using bottles of food flavourings.
Yeah, and the best tool for that. So if you're looking back, say 2014, go to the Wayback Machine and go to the manufacturer's site and put 2014 in, and you'll see they have really, really small concentrate ranges.
Yes.
So you can normally nail down.
What's this Wayback Machine? What's this?
It's an Internet Archive Wayback Machine. Basically, you can put a date in. You put a URL of the website that you want to look at.
Right.
It will show you all the dates it's got hashed in its database, and then you can just click the date and go back to that website.
Are you going to show us then? Are you going to show us, or we're not allowed to? Is it illegal?
Oh no, it's fine. Well, they're under court case at the moment.
Oh,
yeah, it'll be fine, Benny.
We're
sure.
fine.
It's because they scanned books in during COVID and then rented them out to people. What site shall we have a look at? TPA.
Yeah, we'll do TPA.
Yeah. But then you remember back then, they still had the special orders. Sometimes they had flavors special made for them. In that case, or
but that
if they had a flavor that changed or doesn't exist anymore, you're done.
Yes, but not at first. They wasn't doing special orders because they didn't know anything about it, did they?
Yeah,
you know
true.
What I mean? It was only I'd have said that probably about 2016 they started doing special orders. It'd been going a couple of years before they started making their own e-liquids, if you know what I mean, that you couldn't get older.
I use the Wayback Machine to work out Heisenberg.
All right.
Because they only had a set of flavors. So here's the Wayback Machine. It's archive.org, and you can get so much things in, but it has this Wayback Machine. You've got videos, old classic videos, all the old software which are abandonware and stuff like that. You can pick up there.
Right.
All old podcasts from the BBC, so you can get all plays from the BBC, including things like Lord of the Rings and
All right, I'm gonna have to look at this.
and loads of Terry Pratchett there. So if you put shop perfume, I put the shop in. I should really put Perfume Apprentice in. There you go. So that's the date it goes back to, 2010. So if you think, right, Heisenberg came out in 2015.
Foxy says use the .NET version.
And then all these are highlighted of the snapshots that they've taken.
All right.
Graham hadn't really
snapshots. So we're going back to March 15th, 2015. And here's their website from March 2015. Now you can go through and browse it as normal. Sometimes they don't they lose the pictures and stuff, but you can actually see what they had in stock. So professional flavors.
I can't believe the servers they must have to store this. Holy crap! If they can do this with so many sites.
Chocolate vanillas. Now, because I was doing spices and florals, because I was trying to find out what did they use anise in it. And this is all they had at the time.
Right.
So you can actually go back and check, and it helps you recreate stuff, especially from really, really old times. I don't know if I can use the back button. I can use the back button. So what was it? Bubblegum I was looking at as well. If I can remember rightly. Is it fruit and
sweet
vegetables?
Or sour? Sweet or sour? Bit sweet or sour, is it?
Sweet and sour flavors. Berry crunch, graham cracker, grape candy,
bubblegum juicy style.
Yeah.
Bubblegum flavor.
So they only had two bubblegums. Bubblegum flavor and bubblegum juicy.
So what is it? Archive has 1,000 movies, books, and concentrates, etc. Ian Thomas saying TPA are resellers, so doubt they did custom flavors. Paul saying, can you use the Wayback Machine when Graham 42 turns up? Rewind like.
They've got things like I've got 1,000 ROMs from of those arcade machines.
All right.
You have to type OK when you use them to say that you've got a license to use them.
I have to have a look at that. But that's a good.
Guys, typing OK gave you a license, but okay.
Because that does give you a little bit. Because, like I say, in that time, in 2014, 2015, going into 2016, we wasn't getting flavor. There wasn't being able to get flavors custom made for them because they still didn't know about us basically vapors. It wasn't till I think a lot more flavor houses probably back in the 2016, 2017 were getting their flavors made for them by companies, one things. All right. Mowgli saying archive.org has a gazillion free bootlegs of records of independent origin, Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin, Doors, Soundgarden, Queen, Prince, Nirvana, Beatles, you name it. Wow. Never even heard of it.
That'd be worth just logging on there just for that.
Yeah.
And it's a charity thing as well.
Is it?
Right.
So it's just...
The servers have to be massive in order to hold all that data, though.
Hmm.
That's website. It's a working website just without.
Yeah, no, I think but that's a good way. That's a good tip for people to go on to archive.org And if they want to get an older flavour and just see what the flavour houses were putting out in 2015, if you've seen a flavour at 2015,
Love you, Zippy.
and like,
Well,
brings it up.
that was the thing about Heisenberg. Because there's anise in Heisenberg, and I went to check TPA, and there was no anise on there at all, but there was absinthe.
Right.
So I just immediately thought
It's got to be absinthe in it.
got to be absinthe rather than anise.
Yeah.
And I was looking for the Berg, not the I was looking for the original Berg recipe, and Disco had the Berg with her when I was doing this, and I was showing her how it worked and stuff like that. And then now she put it in a tank, and she goes, "It's absinthe, isn't it?"
Right. Right. I'll have to look at that. Right. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing of knowledge. Like I say, if you want old stuff, it does all sorts. But for us, if you wanted to do it, then yeah. If you've got a juice that were out then, like Cosmic Fog and all that lot, and it were Area 51, things like that used to be out.
The one warning I have for you is chasing an old liquid. Even if you nail it, it might ruin your nostalgia for it.
Yeah, yes, it probably will do, but
because you've evolved since then. I guarantee you.
But also, if you're trying to nail an old liquid and you haven't actually got a bottle of that liquid, nostalgia will also cloud your taste buds.
Your judgment. Yes.
Yeah, true.
Because you might think you nailed it, but you may not be remembering it right. Or you might nail it on the second or third mix, but convince yourself
it's not that
you
one.
haven't got anywhere near it because that's not what it tasted like.
Yes.
It was way better than that. I remember it being really, really good.
So trying to redo an old flavor that you haven't actually got in front of you is going to be very, very difficult. And what you might think you've nailed it, and you give it to somebody else that remembers that liquid, and they don't think you're anywhere close.
Yeah,
because they remember it differently.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to put a link to the site in chat.
You can't even really tell in that situation who's right and who's wrong.
Yeah.
But I quite often I would just go into that website and just start searching randomly through loads of different things because it's just a whole history of the internet there.
Yeah, no, it's
the original Google's there. You can go to Google and go to the original Google page and click it to see what it was like.
Mowgli's saying I've been throwing archive a 10 or 2 every year forever. So, but no, like I say, it is nostalgia. You do think, oh yeah, I used to like that, and it'd be shite, you know. But if you do want to do it, you could always improve it by remixing it.
Yes.
And using newer flavors to make it better, to make it more palatable to what you have now.
Yeah, that's more of an inspired.
It's like I've got a bottle of Pony on Acid here. So,
what is that Pony on Acid? Because isn't that what Grim likes?
Yeah.
So
Smacks.
what's the what?
By Smacks.
By Smacks.
Yeah. What's the profile? I've never even I've seen it because we couldn't get it. So
let me see if I can get her to grab it. She had it.
You know what? What I really
growling
want,
at
Benny,
me, so she heard me.
While we're on old flavors and everything, what I really want is a pink blancmange in the shape of a rabbit.
I'd be able to vape it like that, right? It has to vape in the shape of a rabbit.
Yeah.
But I always heard him saying I like that, and I never knew what it was.
So this is, of course, I'm going to have problems. Let me turn the light on. I'll be able to read it better. Maybe I won't. My eyes are terrible.
That's why I put these on. My eyes are getting worse. I'm going to have to go get them checked. I'm getting worse.
Ingredients. Pony on Acid. Where is it got on it? I don't see a description on here. Probably have to look it up online what it's supposed to be. It just says Pony on Acid, 3 milligram.
So, all right, fair enough.
But yeah. See, I don't.
Isn't it supposed
There's
to be
ingredients
like,
there and stuff like that, and warnings, but there's no. See, nicotine and then the smacks, but there's no actual description on the bottle.
supposed to be like the strawberry syrup you get on top of it?
Yeah, it's like a strawberry. It's supposed to be a strawberry something.
SR had some, apparently.
I'll look it up and find it.
SR.
Don't know. Paul's just put SR.
I came across a site who did smacks because I was looking for some, but they only had one juice in.
Right.
It's a magical berry blend. It's a magical berry blend. That's actually what it says. Okay, that's really
Ask Chat
descriptive.
AI.
It's a magical berry blend.
Can we ask Chat AI, please? Has anybody tried pony on acid and could tell us what it is?
Magical blend, a blend of magical berries laced with a euphoric strawberry glaze. That's the description.
Right, I see. So has
So
anybody out there tried to recreate their own flavour with pineapple? With pineapple, apparently. With pineapple. Has anybody tried to recreate it? A flavour and had any success or had no success? That's what I want to know. Because being mixers, you must have done. If everybody in here, a lot of people in here are mixers, they must have gone for some a profile that they've had and tried to do it. Everybody's done it. If you're a mixer, everybody's gone for something and thought.
Sorry, but I don't want to chase this.
I do it. I do it now with if I buy a short fill now and I actually like it, I remix it.
There you go. Pony on acid is a flavor e-liquid by Smacks that combines euphoric flavors of mixed fruit, including raspberries, strawberries, pineapple, and all topped off with a sweet strawberry glaze.
Have you just done ChatGPT for that?
I think that's when strawberry glaze came out, so I think it's actually got strawberry glaze.
Please just put raspberries, strawberries, pineapple, and a more all topped off with strawberry glaze.
And it's at Future Labs.
And I'm sorry, but we can make a much better version.
$15.99.
All right. Folks are saying Black Reload. I'm still trying to crack it now.
Oh, by the way, Pony on Acid has two versions.
All right.
There's two versions because the company split and they both took a Pony on Acid. One's real, one isn't.
Did that Maurice Puff? Wasn't it? Did that?
Yeah. When they originally split, one is real, one is not, and I can't remember which.
Were it Maurice Puff and someone else that split, and they both brought out the same flavors?
And they're close, but not the same. One
was the proper one, and one was the two owners split, and one was a proper one, and one was a fake one.
It's like our sponsor and the original site that's not the original flavors. I mean, it's not to say they're bad mixes. They could be good mixes, but they're not the originals. So it's like
it was Maurice Puff and Ultimate Puff that did that, and there were two of the same owners split, and they brought exactly the same flavors out.
Yep. And they're not always the same one. One of them has the rights to the real one, and one did not.
Yes.
One has it.
Mowgli saying Folk Arts Rudolph on acid and his Psycho V2. Matt saying, I spent ages trying to nail DB-Liquid's Raspberry Mint. DB, you could probably sort of work that one out, couldn't you, DBs?
Well,
unless it was a one-shot.
Bob's been trying to do we went through several names, including Candy Pop, that sweet mint gum. He's been trying to recreate that, and he's gotten close, but it's like something that's just not quite right with it for him. He's been trying to get it just right. And for him, it hasn't hit spot. Now, is that one of those things? It might be a nostalgia thing.
Yes.
Yeah. That's what I'm wondering.
I think sometimes with people like that, when they're doing remix after remix after remix, trying to nail it, it's the nostalgia.
Yeah. Rocky says, I've tried to remix Sugar Nectarine many times, never can get it just right. You probably have got it right. You probably got it right on first go, like we're saying.
Yeah,
you might have, and just you don't think it because you've mixed so much. Rocky, you mix so many really, really good flavorings now. That old stuff is crap in comparison. I guarantee it.
Yeah, and Matt's saying, I got close but never quite got it. It might have been that you just not pushed it high enough. Do you know what I mean?
These guys would do like Graham does. Graham does this occasionally, pushes flavors way beyond what you would think we can push them. Because there is a window on some of them, right, Graham, where it gets weird and then it gets
weird, then it gets okay again.
Yeah.
And they might be pushing through that window to get the flavor for a commercial liquid.
I know there used to be a commercial mixer in America that used to put saline in it.
Yeah.
That's quite common. It's the
And
only
they'd
way to
have
get that
saline in it.
salty note.
Yeah, that was Charlie's chalk dust, wasn't it?
I don't know.
The
I
peanut
don't know.
but- I think it was Charlie's chalk dust for the peanut butter.
Right, to get that salted peanut butter
Yeah.
taste. But yeah, I'd seen it. He'd been on and he'd be talking on one of the podcasts I used to listen to, and they got him on, and he was an owner of America. And E-liquid manufacturer shut down. He says, I've released some of my flavours into this thing. And one of them he released, he says it had like 2.5%.
Never heard of this saline thing. I mean, what's
Saline.
that? What's a
You've
saline?
got some- It had
Saline
something
in a
like-
vape? I mean, no, never heard
Yeah.
of it.
It had like 2% saline in it.
Yep.
Do you know
In
what I mean? So
some cases, you have to put it in. Yeah.
yeah, so that might be why you're not getting that flavour that you think you
I
had.
hadn't even thought about that. We never even discussed that or talk about that. That is
No.
a possibility.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
could be a saline situation that
Yeah.
could be even put in because that was common, even in commercial liquids.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. So you might think, oh, yeah.
I mean, there's also vodka in it too in some
Yeah.
cases.
Yeah, I should imagine some of them are using the additives like F8 Magic Mask and
Yes, yeah.
the TFA additives as well.
Couch said I had a pineapple and passion fruit. It tasted just like Lilt. It was 100ml shortful, forgot the name, but it was gorgeous. Yeah, and like I say, there's things that you can get that you don't think to put back into it. Do you know what I mean? That we think you just forget about them because we never. You just move.
I
on.
had completely forgotten about the
Yeah.
saline thing because it's been so long since I used
Yeah,
any
yeah.
of that.
Yeah. So, right, are we going to do vodka? Yeah, that'll be fair.
We're
Paul
gonna do
Cliff will be doing
vodka,
that.
okay.
Vodka. Are we
No.
going to do?
Okay, I can see Pug's mixing now. He's gonna mix a big batch.
Yeah.
A little bit for you,
Yeah.
a little more for me. A little bit for you, a little more for me.
Yeah. What we on? Something I hate it when they don't put on the profile on the bottle what it is, and he also and Ian Thomas. But yeah, same. Also, when flavourings don't describe what the flavour profile is and give them wacky names, yeah, crazy more
Like acid, playing on acid. Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Oh my god, mind blown. What if they put in Pinnacle vodka, the already pre-flavored vodka in? That's
Yeah.
a possibility.
Do you want to bring that up? What Rocky's just put in before we move on?
Yep. All right, you ready for it?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I hadn't changed it back from last time, to be honest with you. Forgot.
So we got Necogurt. What a name. We got
Necogurt.
Greek yogurt TPA at 3.5, lemon drop from cap at 0.4. This isn't that old a one then. Nectarine from cap at 3, peach without stevia from cap at 2, sweet, super sweet at 0.5, and sweet yogurt SSA at 1. This is a private recipe. Thank you, Rocky. Yeah, that sounds really good.
Does sound
Nice
nice.
lemon. That lemon drop will give you like a little bit of a candied like sweetness too. With the nectarine. Peach without stevia is really good. I could get behind that.
I think we should just do X1s in chat.
X1's for what?
To go on to wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do X1. So if you want to be in this week's, this month's giveaway, Billy Rice says that sounds yummy. It does sound yummy, to be honest with you. If you do want to be in this week's spin of the wheel, if you put X1 and you can have 3 flavours from Flavour Craver. .co.uk, which was the ex-chefs. You can get Tickle Pink, Mexican fried ice cream, and also Hawaii Hot, if you so wish. So just drop X1 in the chat now, please. Swanson saying I made an apple and dragon fruit vape the other day. Very tasty. It is UK only, this as well. Sorry to say, UK only. UK only, unfortunately, at this time. At Juan. So yeah, unfortunately, at the moment, it is just UK only. Billy saying my 3 flavours that were piff to me are lovely. Good. Glad you liked them.
I have to say this year has been amazing for the mixes that have come out on the shows.
Yeah.
Like this has been great. We did on Fresh's show this weekend, we did this weird the draw where we all put in flavors and then you draw them one person at a time. You do them like a any type of sports drawing thing. And I made a mix that was as good as any I made this year. It's like delicious. Didn't last. Because it had milk and honey from Flavora in it, I named it after Rocky's OG.
Yeah.
No, Mumbles has to be here to.
All right, elbow.
Oh wait, Mac elbow. Remember, it's gotta be Mac elbow.
Yeah, Mac elbow's got to be in. Stipple the X1 for the cat.
I gotta clean my button.
It's got X1 for my next door neighbour 3 doors down. Rocky's mixing
nice
yours
rock.
tonight, Tim.
Oh, well, I've missed Sean now. Excellent.
Get that Mac elbow in there.
McElbow.
Yeah, there's another one I hadn't hit yet tonight. There we go. Is this one got a battery in it?
Yeah. So if you do want to be involved in this,
Yes.
do put X1. You do get 3 concentrates to mix up yourself. If you want to be in
Just
it.
checking, Billy Lee hasn't entered yet.
Yes, she has, I think. Did she? Or maybe not.
X1 for Kenny's neighbor.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't see enough X2s
Well,
here. I
for
want to hear
Kenny's
about
outbreak.
Liam's fisherman's.
I'm sure Kenny's neighbour is probably Craig.
Yeah.
Kenny's neighbor's name is Kenny, according to Ken. And ironically, they have the same address somehow. Same name, same address. It's weird.
Viral and global. It is now. Viral and global is a mech elbow. No, shan't put it in. Right, we'll give this a couple of minutes now. Oh, she's not entering. That's fine. Not a problem. Not a problem.
Yeah, I saw a post where she
Broke
was
that out.
tidying up her e-liquid stash and put them all on the top of the kitchen counter. And I was,
It's got loads.
Jesus Christ!
Right, we'll give it till 5 past and then we'll draw it and see what we come up with. And then we'll move on to maybe have a look at what flavour houses are going to Expo.
I only have 17 mechs on my desk.
Yeah.
Let's not do an expo thing.
No, we just want to show them because it's one thing.
Let's not do an expo.
Just no, because no one talks about what flavour houses are going.
Okay.
We'll only do it for 2 minutes and show what flavour houses are going, and then we'll come back off of it.
Every bloody show, expo.
Because it's
I just need to know one thing.
Expo.
Who is Graham plugging this year with the hi, bye? Who's he doing it with? Come on. Who's he helping out this year? Is it going to be Proper Coils? Hi, bye Proper Coils, bye.
Yeah.
Expo.
On you, Graham, but that was like adorably cute. I hate to say it, but it was. That was nice. I laughed so hard.
Every show,
Benny did that.
you turn on Expo. Buy my shit. I'm at this store at Expo. Buy my shit. I've got this. Buy my shit.
Right.
And then
do you want to bring wheel up then, Graham?
Okay. I'm just in a moany mood.
We've got Graham 30 now.
Okay, so I'm ready to spin.
Yeah, spin that
who's this
wheel.
Craig D? Is that a real person? Oh.
It's Pugs.
Oh, of course.
Well,
I think re-roll.
There you go, Pugs.
No, Pugs will appreciate that because
Yeah, he would.
he's the amount of support that he's given. I think
Yes.
he's given chefs in the past and everything like that. He can retaste.
Plus, I know that there's a couple
flavors.
flavors he liked on there.
He probably knows more
Yeah,
about those
sorry,
flavors
Canadian.
than
Yeah,
everybody in there.
not that. We might have to have a look at that. We might have to get some and do it, and send them on, post them on from us. Could do it that way if someone wins from America, couldn't we?
The
I'll
thing
be
is, when
honest,
I
I
send
wouldn't
the
mind trying
message to
some of them. I
Lewis,
never
go,
have.
can you send them to Pugs? He was going, well, that was a fix.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you know what to do. Just get in touch with Graham, and he will pass them on to Lewis, and get them sent out to you. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Pugs.
So, yeah, we might have to
Mix
do
that
that
with your vodka.
We
Yeah.
might have to do that. Get it posted to one of us, and then we'll just pay for shipping because it can't cost that much to send a little parcel over to America, can it?
You'd be surprised.
You'd be
Is it?
surprised, huh,
Or
Graham?
Canada?
40 quid.
Well, fuck that then. No, fuck them.
Yeah, Graham's looked into this. It's not cheap.
I sent 5 bottles, 550 ml bottles over. So that's a
Oh, it'd be small
for that
parcel,
weight
wouldn't
that costs around about 20.
It's about a flat rate
something.
box from over here. Yep.
You only need a little box, wouldn't it, for 3 things?
You won a Mexican fried ice cream.
What did I win again? A Mexican fried ice cream you've won. 3
Yeah.
bottles of it.
Bottles of it. A year's supply of Mexican fried ice cream.
You've won, fuck me, 3 bottles from Flavour Craver. 3 bottles of concentrate, whatever you want from Flavour Craver.
Benny, can I save you some time? He wasn't
Yeah.
listening that time either.
Ian Thomas saying it's £9 for a small package.
Oh, that's not that bad.
Yeah, it's not bad then. I could do that.
Importing, what was it? I imported from VSO and it cost me 40 quid.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you probably got a
lot.
good sized
Yeah.
order.
Yeah.
And then UPS, I think it was UPS, sent me an email saying that I owed them 1p.
Well, don't pay that 1p. It won't
I rang them up.
What you
Did
do
you
is
owe
you,
1p?
I rang them up from the website, not from the email.
Right.
I rang them up from the
you have
website.
spare old
And
bottles
they
laying around,
said-
right? Just fill it full of
and
pee
they
and
said,
send it
"Give
back
me-"
to them. There's my 1p. There you go.
They asked me for the code. I gave them the code and he goes, yeah, you owe us 1p.
All right. Fair enough. Not signed for though. That's fine. We'll
No,
just send
but
it
as
through.
soon as I saw that you owe us 1p, I was like, I'm not falling
Yeah,
for
I'm
that.
not fucking
Yeah.
falling for that. Yeah, exactly. That's how they got my mum. They fucking raided a bank account. Right. So do you want to bring this up then? Bring map up, Graham.
Okay, it's in a folder.
Right, quick, and we'll have a look at this.
You seem so excited about this, Graham.
Oh, it's everybody show.
We only have to show the flavour house. We're not showing fucking every cunt. You whinging old
Phone
fucker.
call cost him 2p. True.
Fuck
Oh,
me.
something happened. Oh no, I'm back.
Just click a button.
No, it's
You see proper coils put there,
oh
Benny?
yeah, I'll go to,
The phone call cost him 2p to complain about the 1p.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Have you got it?
No, I'm still looking for the site.
Who won? It was Mr. Steampugs.
Yeah. Plugs win.
Mr. Pugly.
Pigs plugs win. Oh, you guys.
Okay, doke.
Hey, guys. Right. So the flavour houses you have got are zooming. There we
Right.
go. Chemovatic
Oh, nice.
are there.
Let's move that up a bit.
I'll live with that one.
You've got Asense, which are there. You've got Henseng, but they'll probably be selling
Where's
juice.
Henson at?
They have a big stall, don't they?
Where do
Yeah,
you see
so that
him?
you might be able to get concentrate. Rekka is there. That's another one. That's a new one. That one. There wasn't. That
Yep.
been there before. Rekka.
We can get that out of Canada for us.
Yeah. So they will be there. Is that it? I think is it?
Records for is Henseng down here.
Yeah, Henseng's
Henseng
there.
there,
Yeah.
next to my favourite.
Did you find it?
Yeah.
So you got Camelvat. Those Love Flavors is somewhere.
Oh yeah, Love Flavours is down the bottom here somewhere, wasn't it? We noticed it. Love Flavours
Wasn't it down
was.
here? No, that
Oh,
was
there,
Love
Love Flavour. There,
Yeah,
there.
That's
No,
Love
no, there.
Sticks.
32.
It's
32.
Don't forget to mention Love
332.
Sticks.
332 grams. Love Flavours.
Yeah, J32 down the bottom, Graham.
Ah, there you go.
There
Love
you go.
Flavors.
Do go over and see them because they had some packs that they give us with their like one-shot things in. Some of them are really,
Really?
nice, to be
That'd be
honest with you.
awesome.
I'm gonna go over and nab some more of them off of them, to be honest with you.
A-Sense were really friendly.
I don't think I talked to. Oh, that one that we
Yeah,
talked to from Germany.
yeah.
Was that him from Germany?
Yeah, they had the lab coats on.
That had some. He had a fantastic strawberry.
Yeah, and he had a great bubble gum as
A lot
well.
of pod systems, though.
Yeah, these
See,
are pod system.
I'm looking at most of these names and I'm thinking, I haven't heard of them. And then I'm thinking they're probably disposables.
There's a lot of puffs there.
There's a lot of new disposables on there that I keep hearing about lately. I keep getting emails.
I mean,
I think that's it.
that love sticks, is that fucking dildos or something they're selling?
That's look.
Well,
First one I'm going to.
Yeah,
Love sticks.
They're trying, to get a certain person in our audience, and if this is you, then it's you. If it's not you, then it isn't. But they're making they got the DD's dildo bongs. Well, that's not DD's dildo bongs. This is love sticks. They're disposable, shaped like dongs. There you go. That way, you got a proper drip tip in your mouth. There you go. It's a weird name, isn't it?
They are easy to walk past. Some of them.
Yeah,
Yes.
they're really small stalls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I when I went to Expo last, I'm sure I missed a couple that you and Benny went to because I just didn't see them.
Benny, you can do a walkthrough.
Definitely
Yeah, I'm
go.
going to do a walkthrough. Yeah.
Definitely go to Chemovatic. It's free vodka.
Yeah, that's what they give you last night on vodka, on it.
Wait a
Pogs.
minute.
Paul, have you heard
What?
that? Pogs.
Did they
vodka,
really do that to you?
free, Chemovatic.
They didn't really give you free vodka, did they?
Wreckers vanilla.
Yeah.
Yeah, they give free.
For real? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Worth the price of admission right there.
Let's talk nicotine. You're a vodka.
It's not about that. So yeah, go like I say,
Here,
Pugsy
have a
saying
vodka.
Wrecker
You
vanilla.
buy more
nice.
if you drink more.
So do go over and see him if you are going to him, and do have a chat with him. Like I say, Love Flavours, they give us some boxes. We're like 5 little 10ml boxes, and them 10ml boxes, little 10ml bottles made up 50ml of juice.
Well,
60
Shrek, with Chemovatic, didn't Shrek get a full...
I don't know how he got
got
that.
the
'cause
full range of
we asked him, didn't they?
Chemovatic, and
He
we
just
asked,
fucking
and
ignored us.
there's nothing.
Yeah, I got
Maybe they gave them all away by the time
I
you
got
there.
two or three sleeves of flavors off them.
From Love
Did you?
Flavours.
No, I came up.
We got fuck all.
We got fuck all, and we asked.
We introduced ourselves. They got fucking jack shit.
We were going to ask them to sponsor the show, but they gave us nothing, so we gave them nothing.
Yeah.
We just
Is
nicked the
Wrecker-
locker and pissed off.
He's saying, is Wrecker same as Wrecker?
No,
Yes.
it's not.
I
Yes,
thought
actually, I was told it was. It's
I
not.
don't
No,
think.
I
I don't
thought it
think it
was.
is.
Because I was
No,
told it was the same
it was
flavor.
a
'cause if you look at
relabel.
the same flavors, and
Yep.
only one of them's an ELR.
it was a relabel.
Is it a relabel?
Wrecker was relabeled by chefs.
Ah,
Yeah.
so you'll
it's-
be able to get Sexy Mango.
Yes.
Ooh, I might just buy a shitload of Sexy Mango.
Sexy mango.
But from what I remember, last time I looked at Wrecker, actually ordering, they have a minimum order quantity of like a gallon.
Yeah, but I got a press pass. Up press.
Yeah, they might have.
I'm going to walk around with
I know
a camera around my neck as
They'll
well.
have. I should imagine they'll have samples there to give out, like their little
Yes,
sample
they would have
bottles.
thought so, yeah.
But if you actually want to buy direct from Wrecker, they have a minimum order quantity of like a gallon of each flavor, and you
I
can.
can't remember. Is it DIY Flavor Supply? It sells Recca too. One of them
Well,
does.
can
It's
have a
either
word
that
with
or-
him and see
one of the
what's
DIY ones from Canada.
Yeah. Paul saying, I'm going to get free shit this time. Tell them I know the famous pig plugs. Is he on? He's on that Saturday show, any pigs? Yeah, bag of disposables. Go around, just like I say, just follow Simon around. That's all you got to do. You'll be fine with that if you want free shit. In May one, I didn't do too bad actually because I got quite a bit of free shit. I got that smock stuff and Fumi and all that lot. So
I got a few hats and stuff.
yeah, that was May one. I got hats and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, and a couple of disposables as well. They seem to just be chucking them out to everybody.
Um, possibly anyone with the word bad ass cunt in the name too. Pipe down, sons. Pipe down. So yeah, we're definitely going to get. So probably I'm going to try. Oh, if if Bill's back next week, I might try and order this week some VSO flavors, and we'll do a VSO show next week.
They are starting to get less and less.
Yes, I'm going to have a look in.
I went on last night. The cream's gone. The vanilla
Right,
cream's
yeah.
gone, and one of the fruit flavors is gone.
They had re-upped on a couple of them though because they were out of Bavarian cream and blueberry and huckleberry, and then they redid it. I don't know if they out again, but I think they have some in reserve to redo in different sizes.
So it's people just don't bombard it and just
yeah. So they don't hit it, run them out.
Yeah,
They're drip feeding it basically out, so they have stock. So it'll be out of stock for a week or so, and then they'll put it back up again, won't they?
Yep.
So we might do a proper mixing show next week.
proper VSO mixing.
Proper VSO cult show next week.
Can we get the cult leader on, Tim?
Which one?
The cult leader.
The true cult leader? I don't know. We can ask.
True cult leader.
You can ask. He doesn't usually get on video though.
He's been on.
He has. It's been a while.
Freeze.
I can ask. Also, depend if he's free, but
Yeah.
try.
Greg D says,
I mean, with you guys ordering so many flavors over there, he might have to re-up them. He might be working around the clock too.
Yeah. Greg D says, who needs the Hall of Vape when we have Blumpkin's bargain basement? Yeah, if you want some high-end stuff at cheap prices. None for Grim is only there Friday.
Buddha's Hand Citron sold out, rightfully so. Once you get a taste of that, you'll understand why. Did you try it, Graham, in that mix? How did it turn out? You were supposed to let us know.
Buddha's Hand.
Yeah, he used it.
Oh, the Buddha's Hand is absolutely.
Isn't that amazing?
The Buddha's Hand. I was looking at it, Dom Noms today, thinking, should really get 30 mils of this. Because I don't want to run out of it. And it's because I've been mixing recently fruit flavors. I've moved away from bakeries for a little bit, and I'm starting to mess around with fruits.
That's how you get your Buddha's Hand right there.
It just makes fruit flavors just pop.
And it doesn't give you that citrus acidicness that throat hit like too. It's like the edge of the rind where all the flavor is, but yet it doesn't give you that super citrusy bite. It's interesting.
Yeah, it gives you a smooth sweetness to the citrus.
You can use it to calm down lemonades, but yet bump the flavor. It's weird.
Oh, apparently Grim's only there on Friday, so how's that work? There's no.
So they're out of red raspberry currently, out of stock on red raspberry. Saw another one up here out of Buddha's Hand for now, anyway.
So you'll get to meet
vanilla cream, like you said. That's the 3 that are out now. But they had re-upped on the other ones, and he hasn't sent another shipment. So that means they probably have bottles in reserve, but they don't know what size to fill. So they're probably going to refill according to what they sold.
Oh, so that's a bit of a shame that people, if they were going down to see Grim on Saturday, Sunday, he's not there. He's only there on Friday, so.
Well, I just made so the other day I made mix for Paul, and I used VSO in that mix, so it'd be interesting to see what Paul thinks of it.
Yeah.
Oh, why? What did you make?
A shortbread, a strawberry shortbread cookie.
All right.
Saying I don't know what what did I use for the strawberry? I used Innerwear strawberry with. Oh, I'll have a look.
And we should and wear shisha.
Yeah, Innerwear Shisha Strawberry.
Is that a light strawberry then with it being shisha?
The shisha's a nice sweet,
I'll tell you the percentages I used it at.
super sweet candy dish.
I used Shisha Strawberry at 1 with Strawberry Jam VTA at 2. I have no idea.
Paul says,
Nevins
Net
out.
Graham is a mixing god. Nevins oot.
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 Well, Nevins is the proper help.
Well, that's because Nevins pushed the cap to like 13-14%, but no, Graham won't stop at that cap. He's got to beat out Nevins and go higher.
I only went higher because I misdripped.
Okay, so now the truth comes out. He's an accidental mixing guy. Nevins out.
So have you been mixing out then, Liam, seeing as you've been working?
No, I've only just the one shot. Just the one shot, to be honest. I haven't got many of them left now to do. Once they're gone, I'll go back to mixing. But for the moment, the one shots are just nice, quick, convenient.
Yeah, cause one shot. That's what they're for. They
Yeah.
are convenient. It's just nice and quick to do. Like I did that Cuban vanilla tobacco custard. It was a one shot bottle, and it makes you 60 ml up. Do you know what I mean? Just it was only 10 ml. It made 60 ml up. Just bang it in, check it up, and done.
Well, I think that's why I'm mixing fruits as well now, because I've got a hell of a lot of work on at the moment. I'm just like, I ran out of stuff about 2 days ago. I was just like, I've been vaping Vanilla Sky for the last 3 days. I need something else than this. And I was looking around going, shit, I haven't got anything.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to make a fruit vape where I can vape straight away. So and that's got me started. And I'm demolishing fruits quicker than our vape bakeries.
All right.
I'm just going through fruits like so quickly.
It's because
I
the
do
weather's
that, Graham. I
changed, hasn't
flip
it?
back and forth between the two. Like I'll like burn myself out on fruits and I'll switch to bakeries and then I'll burn myself out. But you get like on a trend and you just like.
I don't think it's.
I don't think you would be a baker. You've always
I
been
don't think
bakery.
it's that. When I vape bakeries, I will vape a bakery, put it down, and then pick it up in about half an hour, and then vape it again, then put it down. But with fruits, I'm picking it up constantly. I don't know if anybody else is like that. Vapes faster on fruits than they do on bakeries.
Yeah, I'm going through this.
Set harder on your palate.
Yeah, I've nearly plowed through that bottle.
Hmm.
Do you know what I mean? That's been this week.
Although I did smash that Rocky's OG cheesecake mix I made. I smashed that like fast.
Cheesecake's nice though. Cheesecake's a nice, pleasant vape. If you like the cheesecake, it's lovely.
Well, here I'll bring it up. You'll see this. I mean, this was a draft one. You would not know it. This is something like we would build. We got to do that again, by the way. So we should do that where the audience and chat.
Oh yeah.
There's that last one after a long steep. That was delicious. But I found it on my desk and forgot about it. We got to do that again. That was amazingly good. I like that. So right, here we go. You ready? You ready?
Yeah. I've done it. Yeah.
I'm yawning.
Yeah. I know, mate. No.
We got Rocky's OG cheesecake cookies. Is a fresh 3 flavor draft from this last weekend. It was cookie crumble cap at 2, custard premium FA at 2, milk and honey flavora at 0.5, sugar cookie from cap at 3, and yes, we cheesecake Innerwear at 2.
Yes, we cheesecake.
Yes, we cheesecake. And I put in a half a percent of super sweet. That was freaking delicious. Way beyond what I expected it to be. That was really good.
It looks good, does that?
After like 2 days, 3 days, I could not. I managed to make it that long, and then it was just it's too good. I can't stop. It's gone.
Yeah, it does look good. That.
Yeah.
Fee doesn't like fruits unless it's in a bakery or custard.
Angela Johnson says I'm definitely the same with fruits and candy.
Fruits and candy. Yeah, I think. Do you know? I've been quite fancy because this has got black currant in it. A black currant, blue raspberry, cotton candy. I've just been fancying that all last 2 days. I've been thinking I'm going to have to try and make a blackcurrant, raspberry, blue raspberry.
Yeah, you
cotton
know a
candy.
sub for milk and honey, Rocky. You can mention it. It's not available over in the UK though. Not
Don't
yet.
know. Blackcurrant at the moment just tastes. Because that I'm like, it's really nice.
Here's a question for Fee. What types of fruits do you like best in bakeries and custards? That might make a difference too. Like you like dark fruits or bright fruits? I mean, sometimes the contrast is nice, and some people just like them to nice, rich, fulfilling.
I like fruits, but even a very well made fruit mix, I get bored of very quickly. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I just get very bored of fruits very
I think
quick.
this has got lychee in it, and I'm not 100% fan of lychee, but in this it goes well. Do you know what I mean? It just gives you that little bit. It's not overdone, where it's got a little bit of a taste at the back end.
So, what do you reckon of their new flavour?
Who's Black Rose?
Black Roses,
Pina colada, and pina colada sounds nice. Banana Fee says most of the time. Berries says bugs. What's it called? Let me think. I fucking forgot. It's on the tip of my tongue and I can't think of what it is.
I also am not a big fan of lychee that much, Benny. I actually, especially in vape, I dislike many of them. To me, lychee's borderline where Sherlock here is on grapes, which I feel so bad for.
Ian Thomas is vaping his butter pecan cheesecake for a couple of months. Tweaked it a little more for the recipe on ELR.
So here's the profile of Nevermore. And she's really nervous about this because they're just launching it.
Oh, don't tell me what it is. Don't tell me what it is because it's Germaline flavour that you have in pop. Root beer. Fucking root beer.
So it's a deep root beer with fresh fruit. Well, there you go. With an icing and a slice of kiwi. So kiwi, fruit beer, and ice.
Nice. Might be nice because I like root beer, but we'll have to see when we get down there.
That's an interesting flavour. What do you reckon of that flavour, Tim?
Which one?
Black Rose are bringing out a flavour of root beer, berries, and ice.
Well, the only way to do it is to try it. That could go either way.
Well, it really says here it's root beer, kiwi, and ice.
Kiwi and root beer.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll taste better than it sounds, but theoretically, that doesn't sound good to me. But it might taste good. You never know.
Yeah. Andy put in blue raspberry slush is my go-to. That much. Got 15 bottles of the stuff, but now and dropped to bakery.
They've got flavour notes on it now. So it says sarsaparilla, wintergreen, kiwi, bubblegum, and vanilla and ice.
Pugs, Addie loves that mix too.
That sounds right up Bob Ohm's too low.
Yep.
I've seen Bob for a while. Matt
he
loves a root beer vape.
He was on last night. He always gives he just gives people a load of shit constantly, doesn't he?
Oh, the plum raisin one? Yeah, they have that too.
Craig says plum raisin tobacco. That was you as a recipe for that, Tim Son.
Yeah, the
root beer fire. Plum sounds good. Vipkin says strawberry banana. Anyone
Yeah,
know
we
a
did.
good one?
Yeah, we did strawberry banana last week, didn't we?
Yeah, I think we did look at strawberry banana, yeah.
Yeah, because I made a
Ken-
V2 of this for the UK, so I'll put the UK one in because you guys don't have the brandy from VSO yet. Right there, this is a plum.
Yeah, look up Kenaway's Straw Nana on ELR, Vaping Canadian.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. We are coming up to that
Yeah.
time. So if
That
not,
straw nana was the first thing I ever mixed. You know when you say pick a recipe
oh yeah.
and mix it? That was the first one I ever mixed.
All right. And
Well, strawberry wine, wasn't it? I didn't
all
know.
right, yes. Yeah, I forgot, yeah. And yeah. In Thomas says we need to listen to eat, but not to drink or vape. So, right. So we are coming up to that time. It is just after 1:30. We will go around and say our goodbyes. We will start with Liam.
Hi, thanks everybody in chat. Been great as always. If you wish to follow me for recipes when I do release them, you can go on to ELR, all the flavors, or the vaping community calculator, and search for Sherlock Owens. And I will pass you over to Graham.
Okay, thanks everyone. Bye. Oh, you can catch us on the proper show on Friday, and if you go into Expo, I'll be at the bar.
Well,
come and say
he'll be there
hi.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
So you'll
Come and
see
say hi.
on Expo. He's going to be at was it Ken Nevadic was passing out the vodka last year? Yeah.
Yes.
So he'll be at that tent.
And I'll pass it over to Tim.
So I've got a show tonight with Golf T Vapes, the Foggy Fairway, and then I'm going to be off for a little over a week because I got maple syrup, done some training for 2 solid days this weekend, and then I'm going to visit Addie Tooney and Duchess Coils on the following weekend.
Oh, excellent.
And I got some car work to do on the car and around the property, get ready for, gardening season. Other than that, just keep on mix some good stuff, and let's go over it again because I'm actually it's been a good year. I've been mixing a lot of other people's things. Thank you for the recipes for all the birthdays lately. Paul, Canadian Vapor, just had a birthday. Lady Liberty just had her birthday. They got some nice mixes. I got to finish mixing up the rest of them. I still got a couple I got to mix for my birthday. And I'm going to do all that this week because I'm going to have stuff to vape on the go. So other than that, yeah, thank you guys. Love you guys. And I'll pass it to the one and only Benny.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much to everybody in chat for joining us. It's been absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much for my fellow caster for joining me week in, week out. It's absolutely brilliant. Hopefully, Bill will be back next week. He might be able to tell us if he got onto the Masters or not. I'm sure he'll be going all over that. Do go over to the Proper Vape Show on Saturday night, the Saturday Show on Saturday night. No NUVS this week because we're having a weekend off, and we will be at the Expo. I will be there Saturday, Sunday. Graham will be there Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So if you are going to Expo, do come over and say hello. We will be here with next Wednesday with the mixing show. But then, like I say, it's Expo the weekend, so do come over and say hello to us. Do go over to our sponsors, which is Proper Coils, where you can get proper points if you buy Proper Coils. Do use DIY 10 for 10% off. Also go over to Flavour Craver and do check out some of the one-shots they have there. Like I say, they have Tick'em Pink and they have IY Haw, and they also have Mexican fried ice cream, so go over and check them out. And we'll see you again next week. Good night.
Bye.
Nice all.
We'll help you get your Z's.